Growing up without emotional love doesn't just hurt in childhood, it quietly rewires your brain, and those changes don't disappear. They follow you into adulthood. If emotional warmth, affection, or validation was inconsistent growing up, there are patterns you might still be carrying today. Let's talk about what actually happens. If this kind of psychology resonates with you, subscribe and comment where you're from. It helps me keep making these. Now let's dive in. Developmental psychology shows us this. When a child doesn't receive consistent emotional love through neglect, emotional distance, or conditional affection, it creates what psychologists call attachment wounds. These wounds don't fade with time. They shape how you see yourself, how you connect with others, and how you move through the world. Here are 5 ways this shows up. 1. Hypervigilance in relationships. Your nervous system learned early that love was unpredictable. So now, as an adult, you scan for signs someone might leave, lose interest, or pull away. You overanalyze texts. You notice tone changes. You brace for abandonment. Even in stable relationships, it's exhausting, but it's not paranoia. It's a survival response. That made sense when you were a child. Psychology calls this anxious attachment. Your brain is still trying to control what it couldn't back then. 2. Difficulty receiving love. Someone compliments you, and instead of warmth, you feel discomfort, doubt, and the urge to deflect. Here's why. Growing up unloved creates a deep core belief. I'm not worthy of love. So when love arrives now, it clashes with your internal programming. Your brain rejects it because it feels unfamiliar. You crave love, but struggle to hold it. Sometimes you even push away people who treat you well, not because you don't want love, but because it feels unsafe. 3. Overachieving or people-pleasing. If love was conditional, you learned this lesson early. Your value comes from what you do, not who you are. So you chase success, perfection, and helpfulness. If I'm good enough, then I'll be lovable. But it never feels enough because you're trying to earn what should have been given freely. Psychology calls this earned attachment seeking, and it's exhausting. 4. Emotional numbness. When love wasn't safe, your brain learned to shut feelings down. If you don't feel, you can't be hurt. But now, as an adult, emotions feel distant. Connections feel shallow. You feel disconnected from yourself. This isn't apathy, it's protection. Psychologists call this emotional blunting or dissociation. From the outside, you seem fine. Inside, you feel far away. 5. Fear of being a burden. If your needs were ignored or dismissed, you learned to minimize yourself. You apologize constantly. You avoid asking for help. You suffer silently because at some point, you internalized this belief. My needs are too much. But here's the truth. Having needs doesn't make you a burden. It makes you human. The people who taught you otherwise were wrong. If you recognized yourself in any of these, you're not broken. You adapted to survive. And recognizing these patterns is the first step toward healing them. If this felt familiar, pause for a moment. You're not weak. You're not failing. You learned to survive. For more psychology deep dives, check the description. And stay here. We talk about the patterns that shape us and how to heal them.